It's time for the Coach's Corner Show with your host, Pat Disabato.
Hello, welcome to the Coach's Corner Show brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. I'm your host, Pat Disabato from the Southtown Star newspaper, and we are at the Lisa Thomas location on 159th Street and 84th Avenue in Tinley Park. Remember, folks, there's another Lisa Thomas Salon location on 143rd Street and 82nd Avenue in Orland Park. But we are in Tinley, folks, and we are celebrating all things Tinley, specifically Tinley Park girls volleyball. Great season by the Titans, led by Coach Lee Rosinski. 30-9 overall, won the program's first ever sectional championship, so they got a banner hanging. It's all good. So Coach Lee Rosinski will be our first guest. He just completed his 6th year at the helm. And then our second guest will be another Titan volleyball player, Lindsay Lannon, senior, 4-year varsity girl. She had a tremendous career, tremendous season, 262 kills, 124 digs, 75 blocks, 24 aces. So Lindsay was a tremendous contributor to this season and the program in general. So we're going to have both of them on. So we're talking Titans volleyball today. And then in our third segment, we will dissect, obviously, the state football finals that occurred this past weekend. So a lot of things to be had on this show. All right, folks, we are going to go to a Beggar's Pizza timeout. When we return, Tinley Park girls volleyball coach Lee Rosinski will be our guest. Stay tuned.
We came up with a bunch of clever commercial ideas to entice you into trying Beggar's Pizza. We decided to let the food speak for itself.
I'm a pepperoni sausage, green peppers and onions. Don't forget the extra cheese, large pizza. Oh, by the way, I also make house calls. Beggar's Pizza. We lay it on thick.
For over 60 years, Standard Bank has been a part of your neighborhood, supporting sports and other activities, working with communities as they grow and thrive, helping businesses and families to reach their financial goals. In communities all over Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana, your neighborhood is our neighborhood. We can help you reach your financial goals. To learn about products like Check Free, our super secure service that saves you time and money and makes it easy to pay your bills online, visit standardbanks.com. Member FDIC.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. If you're just joining us, we are at Lisa Thomas Salon, 159th Street, 84th Avenue. Our guest, Tinley Park girls volleyball coach Lee Rosinski. Lee, thanks for coming on board.
Pleasure to be here, man.
All right, man, let's talk a little Titan volleyball because what a season, man. This just completed your 6th season, 30-9, to win 30 games and to bring home the program's first sectional championship in its history. How special of a season was this?
It's a dream season. Not only the first sectional, the first regional.
Yeah.
You walk into the gym and there's banners for every team that wins a regional, a sectional, or a conference. The entire school's history, no volleyball team's ever done it.
Yeah.
And so every practice, you look up there's no banner. There's no banner. 6 years into my career, no banner. To be able to finally put up a banner, it feels so good. The girls, love it. They all got their individual little banners to hang up on their wall at home.
Which is awesome.
You couldn't have scripted it any better.
Yeah. Well, going into this season, did you think this type of season was possible with this group or what?
My coach and I started, during Summer League, we started playing the big boys, Lockport, Sandburg, and hung with everybody. We took Lincoln West 3, we took Illiana in Summer League, and we started looking at it and, 3-4-year starters, this is their senior year. It's time for everything to start clicking.
Yep.
We had a couple new people come in, a freshman, Molly's sister, and then a couple sophomores that we added on. And, beginning early, we thought we could. We took down 3 4A schools in the first week of the season.
Wow.
And that was kind of, okay, now let's grow from here.
So that was the point then. When you beat the big boys, the 4A teams, was that the point where you're like, we could really accomplish something special here?
I think the real point was, Oak Forest is a big rival.
Oh, yeah.
Last year was the first year we beat them in 10 years.
Wow.
We played them at their place this year, packed the place, playing in front of a large crowd, take them down 25-10, game 2. You looked around in the seniors and you kind of saw it in their eye that this could be something special.
Yep. So you guys take them out in 2 or did you take them out in 3?
In 2.
In 2.
Yep.
1, 2, see you later, Bengals.
Yep.
Yeah, that doesn't happen too often for the
No,
Titans, and I'm sure your girls had to be awfully, they probably had Cloud 9 walking around of that gym, man.
Oh, yeah, they took a nice picture in front of the scoreboard, and that was a senior gift at the end of the year for that one.
That's nice. All right, so you guys get Chicago Christian in the sectional championship, and it's a perennial power, I think 5-time defending sectional champions, Chicago Christian, to win the 3A Indiana Christian championship. What was that experience like?
That was probably the most amazing experience I've ever had as a coach, just being able to hold the sectional title.
Yep.
And seeing the girls celebrating and realizing that we were going to be able to come home for one match to state was just the perfect setup and everything. Outside of the injury that happened in the match, I mean, everything went as perfect as it could.
And to beat a 5-time defending sectional champ, man, powerhouse.
Makes it a little bit better. Yeah, you're not, you didn't sneak through with some upsets. You beat the best. We took down Indiana at home, and then you come back 2 nights later and take down Chicago Christian. It felt pretty good.
Yeah, that's nice. All right, so you had 3 4-year varsity girls. Katie Kopecky, Molly Brennan, and Lindsay Lannon. Lindsay's going to be our guest after Lee is done. Talk about the impact of having those 3 girls for 4 years on this program.
They've raised the bar for the program. Those 3 not only are great volleyball players, they're great leaders of the program. They bring other girls into the program.
Yep.
They've helped me over the past 3 years. They come into my summer camps, and they're running my summer camps. They're almost little extensions of me. They're talking to the girls, coaching them up, and I'm like, well, that's what I'd say. That's what I'd say. And just listening to those 3 girls bring their energy and their viewpoints into the program has been such a help and has raised the level to where it is now and hopefully continue that.
And it's good to know that those girls were listening to your advice and your instructions, for 4 years, and they were able to, transition it for you,
You always wonder sometimes if they're just smiling, nodding, yeah, coach. But to listen exactly what I'd say to them, it was pleasing.
And we were talking before the show, this isn't like a 1-year blip on the screen for this program. You really think that, you've raised the bar here. I know we talked about Molly. She's coming back. She's only a freshman. I think you have 1 senior to be next year. So you've got a young squad coming back. Obviously, you're going to miss the 3 4-year varsity players, but you've got a good nucleus returning, huh?
Yeah, there's a good nucleus. We have both setters, Marley Waka and Casey Nolan, coming back. We had 5 hitters go over 100 kills. Wow. 3 of them are coming back. 1 a freshman, the other 2 sophomores. So
watch out, Bengals.
Yeah. We've got it set up. I always like to bring in the young talent and play with us to nurture them against the best talent. So it's always just kind of recycling. It's never a full rebuild kind of now, this little run that we've had.
Yeah. So what do you tell these girls that are coming back? I mean, teenagers are very impressionable, and not to have these girls rest on their laurels because, you are losing 3 tremendous players.
Oh, yeah, and they know that, and that will be one of the messages over the summer. It's not about replacing them. It's about finding a new team identity. We're not going to be able to replace those 3. If I coach for another 30 years, I don't know if I'll have a 3 grouping like that come in for 4-year starters.
Yep.
So it's amazing like that, but just to get the team back into the whole flow, and the nice part is with all of them returning, they're excited for what we did, but I really think they want to get downstate.
Yeah.
And so there's still always that, hey, we got that close, we were playing at home, you guys can be the team to get us to the downstate.
Yep.
And so there's still that little push that they'll
all have.
They're
yes. hungry for that.
Yep.
And we should say, if Lindsay is healthy, you guys are probably going downstate.
I never like to think that, but yeah, I'd like to think so. That the fact that the team stepped up and beat Chicago Christian without her game 2,
yep.
I think a healthy her, we can take down Montini and make some noise downstate.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So you get to the program to this point, and you hope now these 7th and 8th graders that are looking to play volleyball from the Tinley Park area, and the private schools, it's always a fight to keep your kids. How much easier do you think it's going to be for you to retain those Tinley Park kids?
You know, I think seeing what we did, I think some Tinley Park kids now in that 6th, 7th, 8th grade want to be part of that. They saw the energy. They saw some things that have never happened before at Tinley Park. You know, one of the biggest coaches at Tinley Park that I respect is Coach Pod. Yep. And you see what she did with the softball program. You know, she started it, and now it's just kind of keep on going. You know, I talk to her all the time, try to get that, what's going on in her program into my program, and hopefully that feeds into the community.
And the other key with Coach Pod is she was raised in Blue Island, like me. So she's a Blue Island gal. That's a big key with her. You tell her I said hi when you see her this week. So you feel good about everything. You feel like everything's in the right direction. And as a school, I mean, academically, great school, man. Tinley Park is a great school.
It is one of the best well-kept secrets in the south suburbs, you know, Tinley Park. When I first started teaching there, I'd say, oh, I coach at Tinley Park. And they say, oh, Andrew. No, I coach at Tinley Park. And now I think we're slowly starting to get that name more and more on the map.
Yep, that's key. And Mike Mongan, great guy, athletic director, took care of you guys.
He
Number
did.
one fan.
Best AD in the area.
He is awesome. I love Mike. Good man, and you got just a great administration over there. So good people.
I do.
All right. We are going to go to a Lisa Thomas Salon timeout, folks. When we return, Lindsay Lannon's going to be our guest. We have some great stories with her. And Lee, thank you again for coming on board, man. We appreciate it. Have a Merry Christmas, okay?
Same to you.
All right, folks. We'll be back in a little bit. Stay tuned.
You can only make one first impression. So make sure it's a good one with the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club, where it's fun and affordable to get the latest trends. Girls, head to the salon and get pampered for only $27. Guys, get the cut and style you've always wanted for only $17. Or try out our other salon services. It's time to get noticed. Only at Lisa Thomas Salon. Your style, perfect style.
If you're looking for delicious barbecue in the Southland, no one does it better than Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights. Stop in and try our mouth-watering ribs, tender piled-high pulled pork sandwich with homemade chips, or a perfecta combo in our year-round indoor-outdoor patio. Having a special get-together, Bona Pit offers a party room for up to 100 people. Want to watch the big game? Fans can do so on one of our many flat-screen TVs and enjoy $10 domestic bucket specials every Sunday. Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights. No one does barbecue better. Welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. If you're just joining us tonight, it's all about Tinley Park girls volleyball. Lee Rosinski was just our guest, and now Lindsay Lannon, senior Titan. How you doing, Lindsay?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for coming on board.
No problem.
All right, Lindsay. What a season.
Oh, God,
So
yeah.
let's try and go back to your freshman year as you're walking into Tinley for the first time, and someone have told you your senior year, you're going to win 30 games, you're going to win a sectional championship, you're going to take down Oak Forest in 2 games. What would your thinking have been?
I definitely would have thought that it was possible.
Yeah?
I definitely would have, because like a lot of people know, I came in with Molly Brennan and Katie Kopecki as well, and we have been playing for a while now at our middle school. And so when we came in, Rosinski started talking to us. He said, you know, you guys are coming in, you have 4 years, and within those 4 years, you're going to accomplish something. So we definitely knew something was going to happen. Didn't know when, didn't think it would be that great, but our senior year is definitely one to remember.
So when you look back at the senior season, what do you believe was the key to making this happen?
I think it was that last year we really had a building year, because the year before that there was no seniors on the team. So then my junior year there was a few seniors on the team, and it was a building year, and we really had a chance at a regional, but it was we were thrown in with Providence and JCA, which is always going to be a tough match. So we didn't really have our shot that year, but then this year we came in and everyone was on board, like 110%, everyone was ready for it. So I think that it was just the total team effort that really gave it to us.
So when you 3 girls, Molly and Katie and yourself, came on board, I mean, were you guys just like totally focused to say, we're going to put Tinley volleyball on the map? Yeah?
Definitely. We were all ready for it. We all came in with our open mindset, and we were ready to take on anything. And of course, we had the best coaching staff around. So with them on our side, we were unstoppable. And we were more than excited to see what we could accomplish. So
see, and that's genuine. You don't need brownie points. You're a senior. You're done with Coach Rosinski. You know what I mean? So that's a genuine statement on your part, which is very nice. All right, so you've turned this volleyball program into one of the more prominent ones in the area. what does it feel like to have done this for your high school, the program in general, and for your community? Because, I mean, all of Tinley Park really rallied around you girls.
It's true. It was very big, like, community celebration. So I think it was definitely a big moment for us because, like it is a small school, and it's little Tinley Park. I mean, whenever anyone hears Tinley Park, immediately think of Andrew.
Right.
So we're the other school, but...
Who to that, right?
Exactly.
Who to that?
I mean, hey, I love Andrew, but we're Tinley. We're our own kind of people.
Yeah.
But definitely this was a big moment for us, and, like, being such a small community, it was definitely like a family feel.
Yeah.
So I think, like, more so than doing it for our community, we did it for each other. So I think it was really cool.
Yeah, that's special.
Definitely.
So when you look back at this whole situation, what do you think you're going to remember most? What moment's going to really stick with you the rest of your life?
There's a bunch of moments. For sure the team. The team was a huge family aspect. Like, everyone loved everyone. Everyone was there for everyone. Everyone was motivating everyone. But some big moments definitely would be taking down Oak Forest in their home court. And then, of course, you know, the regional title and the sectional title. And even, I know we didn't have the outcome we wanted for super sectionals, but just being able to be there for that game and our home court with an amazing crowd, I couldn't be any more grateful for it.
Yeah, that's got to be special.
Oh, it was, definitely was.
No doubt about it. All right, so we do a little rapid fire round here. Okay, we like to have fun with this. So, are you ready for the rapid fire round?
More than ready. Born ready.
Born ready. I like it. Okay. All right. Describe Coach Rosinski in one word.
Oh God. I'd have to say. I'd have to say very helpful.
Helpful?
Helpful, without a doubt. Yeah, he was always there for everyone, always there no matter what it came down to. He wasn't just a coach, he was there just to make us better people in general. So he's very helpful.
Yeah, beyond the athletic spectrum.
Definitely, without a doubt.
Awesome, okay. So if you could have your pick,
okay,
which celebrity would you choose as your prom date?
Prom date, all right.
Oh, look at Mom. Someone
tall, definitely. Tall, muscular, you know, Channing Tatum, without a doubt.
There we go, Channing Tatum. Okay, Channing Tatum it is. He's tall, right?
He's tall, he's good looking. Find me, prom's coming up, like May I think it is.
Right, fits the package.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, you're stranded on a deserted island.
Okay.
You could have your pick of any one food.
One food.
Okay, what would it be? And now, you know, you're talking, you could go to a fast food joint, whatever, or Mom has something special for you, whatever.
No. Without a doubt, tub ice cream. Any kind of ice cream. Just ice cream is my go-to move, definitely.
No kidding. Any flavor?
Yeah, just about any flavor. I can handle ice cream, and any temperature either. So, ice cream, without a doubt.
What is your favorite flavor? If you had to make a selection.
Tough. I'm gonna have to definitely go with cookie dough, without a doubt.
Cookie dough is it, huh?
Always, yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, Lindsay, thank you very much for coming on board.
Thank you so much.
Congrats on a great season.
Thank you. I
You're
appreciate
going to
it.
Concord University in West Virginia.
More than excited.
Have an outstanding time. Going to major in athletic training, right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. All right, folks. You're going to athletics timeout. We return. Players of the week, coach of the week, Standard Bank textbook question of the week, chance to win a $50 gift card. Lindsay is definitely able to do this to win this. So a lot of stuff coming on back. Take care.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
We came up with a bunch of clever commercial ideas to entice you into trying Beggar's Pizza. We decided to let the food speak for itself.
I'm a half sausage for you and your husband and a half just cheese for the kids, who never seem to stop moving. Go ahead and take the night off, Mom. I got you covered. Beggar's Pizza. We lay it on thick.
Since 1970, Standard Bank & Trust has been a landmark at the corner of 95th and Western. Now there's a new, state-of-the-art Standard Bank at the same convenient location and better equipped to serve your needs. So stop by and meet our friendly professional staff. They provide personalized service and a wide range of products to help both businesses and individuals reach their financial goals. In the Evergreen Park area and in communities all over Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana, we're your neighborhood bank. Learn more at standardbanks.com. Member FDIC.
Hi, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. Okay, folks, like to thank Tinley Park Girls Volleyball coach Lee Rosinski for being our guest, as well as senior Lindsay Lannon, who we just found out tonight, Wednesday night, is her 18th birthday. So happy birthday to Lindsay. Those were the days, 18 years old, I'll tell you. All right, before we get to the results segment sponsored by Athletics, looking for a nice stocking stuffer, folks? Lisa Thomas Salon has a couple different options for you. First one being, purchase a $125 gift card. They hook you up with a $20 bonus certificate that you can use in January or February. Or you want to go with a nice $75 gift card, okay? They hook you up with a $10 bonus certificate that you can use January or February. All right, so nice stocking stuffers. And remember, during the holidays, you want to look your finest, male or female, Lisa Thomas Salon. Either location, Tinley Park or Orland Park, will hook you up, have you looking your best for all those Christmas parties and all that good stuff, all right, as Santa makes his way to the area. All right, let's get to the results segment. Sponsored by our good buddy, Tom Mulvey from Athletics, Sports, and Physical Therapy. All right, and we're going to do a show out there in January, by the by. All right, 3 local teams, state championships on Thanksgiving weekend. Only 1 of 3 come home with the big prize, but let's kick things off in 6A. Lamont, Nazareth. Nazareth with a 26-7 win over Lamont. Lamont's still a tremendous season, 13-1 overall. Ryan Dawson was 13 of 27 for 119 yards. Thomas Bleka had the only touchdown for the Indians, 4-yard touchdown run. Flynn Nagel, 6 catches, 70 yards for the Indians. Great season. Nazareth, it was just a beast of a team, man. Nolan Dean, 39 carries, 199 yards, 2 touchdowns. Julian Love, 4-yard TD run. Those are the skill guys. If you just saw those guys on the offensive and defensive lines, I mean, these guys were like college-sized kids. So kudos to the Indians. Congratulations to the Roadrunners. 7A, Providence, a little bit better news. They win it all, 31-28 over Cary Grove. For Providence, Richie Warfield, sophomore from Orland Hills. Talk about having a coming-out party, 123 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns. Justin Hunniford, 18 of 26, 184 yards. Also kicked a 21-yard field goal that closed the gap right at the half to 14-10. So Providence was trailing 14-10 at the half, but those 3 points on that field goal, those were the difference in the ball game as Providence rallied in the second half. For Cary Grove, Tyler Pennington, another sophomore running back. This kid's going to be a good one. 39 carries, 180 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jason Grigori had touchdown runs of 10 and 25 yards for Cary Grove, who finished 13-1. Kudos to the Celtics. Congratulations to our guy Mark Coglianese and all the Celtics on winning that 7A title, their first state championship since 2004, and gained a little redemption. They played Cary Grove back in 2009, lost the state championship game to Cary Grove, but little redemption here. And in Class 8A, folks, if I was in Vegas and the line was on the HF Stevenson game, I would have put every penny. I would put everything on the house that HF was going to win this game. They came up a little bit short, 31-25. Unbelievable ending to that game. For HF, Bryce Gray, 19 of 29, 232 yards and a TD. Patrick Sheehan, 7 catches, 117 yards. Deontay Harley Hampton, 17 carries, 81 yards and a TD. Jared Sharp had a 15-yard TD reception, a miraculous 15-yard TD reception. It was a great catch for the Vikings. Fell about 4 yards short of a great comeback in the final couple minutes and pulling off the 8A title. Good news for HF. Bryce Gray's back. Deontay and Devontae Harley Hampton are back. They got a ton of kids coming back for their senior year, a couple linemen. They will probably be the preseason #1 next year. For Stevenson, Jack Joseph, 17 carries, 96 yards, couple TDs. Willie Bourbon, 13 of 20, 144 yards. He also had 10 carries for 50 yards and a score for Stevenson. Congratulations to the Patriots on the championship. Congrats on HF. Fabulous season, 11-3. Labriola Bakery Cafe Golden Baguette Player of the Week. Have to give the Providence running back Richie Warfield touchdown rounds of 1, 5, 1, and 44 yards to lead the Celtics to the 31-28 Class 7A state championship. The Lisa Thomas Salon, right here where we're at, Teen Club Player of the Week. Hook up Oak Forest girls basketball player Taylor Sturkowitz, scored 17 points, pulled down 7 rebounds to lead the Bengals to a 52-45 win over Park Ridge. Hook her up with a nice goodie bag. Compliments of Lisa Thomas Salon. The Bone and Pig Grill and Smokehouse Coach of the Week. You already handed it off. Tinley Park Girls Volleyball Coach Lee Rosinski guided Titans to a record-setting season. Hook him up with a $25 gift card. Compliments of Bone and Pit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights. Best barbecue on the south side. Okay, folks, going to a Labriola Bakery Cafe timeout. When we return, high and tight. Stay tuned.
Looking for a unique dining experience with incredible food? Then check out Labriola Bakery Cafe. Opened by Rich Labriola, Chicago's premier artisan baker, you know they'll have great bread, but you won't believe the rest of their menu. Wood-fired Neapolitan pizzas, fresh pasta, and their world-famous Richie Burger. There's also homemade gelato and, of course, their famous bread. Labriola Bakery Cafe and Neapolitan Pizzeria, conveniently located in the Oak Brook Promenade.
You can only make one first impression, so make sure it's a good one with the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club, where it's fun and affordable to get the latest trends. Girls, head to the salon and get pampered for only $27. Guys, get the cut and style you've always wanted for only $17. Or try out our other salon services. It's time to get noticed, only at Lisa Thomas Salon. Your style, perfect style.
If you're in the mood for some of the finest barbecue in the Southland, then Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights is a place for you and your family. Whether it's ribs, chicken, brisket, pulled pork, or any other barbecue favorites, Bona Pit serves up a flavor explosion in a championship form. We also offer steaks, seafood, sandwiches, a mouth-watering nachos platter, and salads in a casual atmosphere, with the option of either dining inside or on our heated patio. Watch the big game in our full-service bar, or call ahead for pickup. Bona Pit in Palos Heights. Hi, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. Okay, folks, high and tight. Listen, after state championship games, what they do, after the 6A game, they bring up 4 or 5 players from the winning team along with the coach, 4 or 5 kids from the losing team along with the coach. Press conference held upstairs in the press box. Win or lose, top guys, they should always make an appearance at the press conference. In this instance, and I'm not going to throw anyone under the bus, I'm not even going to mention the team, but the star player did not show up for the press conference. He was scheduled to show up. We were told he was on his way. He never showed. Heard that he didn't feel like talking. Well, you know what? Not a good excuse. When you were winning, you were willing to talk. All right, I know it's a heartbreaking defeat to lose a state championship game, but it builds character. And I'm a little disappointed in the coaching staff. They should have dragged this young man up